My dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Pisces and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. My dear Pisces, welcome to the channel. Welcome to it. It is about different areas of your life, everything you need to know, important factors. And don't forget, at the end of this coffee cup, there is that extra bit that comes when I'm meditating. Prior to doing the coffee, I do meditate, and I'm given a lot of information which I'll write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you. Now, the strangest thing has happened, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget, this is from the heavens and the universe, guardian angels or past ones, whatever, anybody that wants to bring you information, it comes through here. The strangest thing has happened that hasn't happened for 6 years, which I'd like to tell you, let you know, that I used to get a lot of initials of people. All the initials have been removed for the 12 signs, so that you know, and I'd love to get your feedback as to why do you think that happened. They've removed, the heavens, the universe have all of a sudden after 6 years removed the initials. So that is really bizarre. Glasses on, and let me show you your cup. All right, very interesting. As always, there's so much going on. Oh, wow, I love this section. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Let's have a look what's going on, my dear Pisces. It does look to me like some of you might be going through some sort of feeling a certain kind of lack, as though there's something lacking, something missing, something that you want and you don't have, sort of that kind of a situation. And it looks to me like it's showing that it's time for you to get out of a situation. And I think once you're out of the situation, you'll be able to, in due time, you'll be able to, once you funnel everything and clear everything, because I do see a small funnel here, you clear everything, you will be able to see things clearly, and then slowly you will realize what the lack was, and you will be fulfilled. That which you were lacking is because of a situation. Once the situation is over, I see things are moving. Now, I do see a kettle here, and a kettle is wonderful because a kettle is about transformations and changes that are going to take place in your life, something wonderful that's transforming in your life. And I do see something unexpected is going to happen. So something that someone might say or something that somebody might do, it might be impulsive, it might be something forceful that happens, something that is not expected, absolutely unexpected. So expect the unexpected, like they say that saying. Something that was maybe this will put you in a stage or a level of frustration, but you will know that this was a situation that maybe you had to go through learning lessons, finishing missions, and dealing with ending of chapters and beginning to start something new. Don't try to safeguard this situation. This situation has to come to an end. Nothing can happen. You've got to move forward. And in order for you to move forward, this situation has to take place, has to end. Something major and big is happening in June, or it might be connected to people who are born in June, who are Gemini or Cancer. It might be Cancer or Gemini connected, or could be that season of time, something major, could be that expectation. It might take place in June, possibly, but June is already passed. So it's, I don't know, it might be actually, since June is already passed and we're doing, because I'm doing this reading in June. So, and it could be in regard to someone that's born in June, who is either a Cancer or a Gemini. I do see that you might be dealing with someone that's very goal-oriented, or this situation with this person is someone very goal-oriented, very hardworking, but you're resting from this. It's ending. Your intuition has been telling you for some time that something's going to end. You sort of felt it, you knew it, the signs were there, and now finally you get to rest from a big battle. As though you have reached your destination, as though you've done your good deed, as though you've sort of reached to the gates of victory. You did it. You completed it. A great chapter, and it's ended. It's gone. Very exciting event is going to come next, and I see you moving forward with a lot of success coming in your life. And with that success comes an exciting event, something like a It's going to affect your new start of life, a rebirth, but it's coming with a big bang. Like I see a major gong kind of a situation. You know those things, you probably think, what's a gong? It's that in the olden days where there were emperors and things, and they used to hit with a piece of something. They used to hit this golden metal that was round that used to be hanging, and that was because something whenever there was some announcement to make, whenever there was some special event, they used to hit that gong, and everybody in the town used to know that there's something going on at the emperor's, or they want to say something, an announcement, or say something, or an event. So something like that. I see a gong here, which shows to me that there is a very special situation. And then right there comes this beautiful flame of a candle, which means you will start seeing your path clearly. And this also, next to it, there's a key and a rebirth. I also see a major victory happening for you, a great victory. This victory, you're getting rewarded for it, believe it or not. And once you're surrendering and you're awakening and the transformations are taking place and you're seeing things clearly, you're also seeing your path clearly. You know exactly where you want to go, where you're going to end up, what you're going to do. It's like as though everything was held because of a situation. Once the situation is cleared, the total transformations are going to change your life. You're moving to a new lifestyle, fundamental changes, like complete and absolute fundamental changes that are clearing your path, and you're moving towards the light, towards a better position in life. Now, many of you are, there is a situation to do with parents, children. There's good advice coming, how to deal with this situation. If you were especially taking care of someone, or somebody was like a child to you that you were taking care of, there is a situation where there may be someone wanting you to be around them. There is a Taurus here, very strong. I see a Taurus. I also see somebody born the Chinese year of the dog here, very strong. I also see the snake here, very strong, Chinese year of the snake. I do see a male figure, a bit younger. They need you. It's like that this person needs you and they don't want to lose you. And it's at a time where you might be considering a path that might take you a little bit far from them. This is to do maybe with moving to another area. I do see major transformations in your life, but also there is an upgrade in your life. So your life is becoming better, more upgraded, more in a better position. Good advice is coming to you, and this advice is going to help you move forward. And I also see a great partnership. There is a partnership that's destined for you. Even though you might not be ready, like emotionally not open yet, but there is temptation when it comes to someone very, very special that enters your life. You do need advice from a friend. I do feel like a friend, this advice is needed. I also see that some of you are thinking of bringing on a new pet, a new dog, a new cat. I do feel like there is something, or some of you might be even considering having family, being parents, children, conception, planning a family. There is all of that. But there is also something that deep inside you feel like something isn't quite right. There is that situation there also. I feel it. Something is wrong. Something is not the way it's supposed to be. There could be some deceit. Something is there that could be connected to the temptation. Self-discipline is very important at these times so that you know where you're standing, where you're going, where you're heading, and what is hidden, and what needs confronting, even within yourself, not only to someone, but even within yourself, confronting the truth. That within you that needs more thinking, more information, more details, how to deal with it. It could be an internal situation. It might be a situation connected to change, but it is also connected to temptation, something that tempts you every now and then, and that could be affecting you, and you might be trying self-discipline. You might be trying a lot. I do feel like you need to examine something deeply, like, examining something that's fine print, very small, needs examining. Something that's really big but small, written small or shown in a small way, or it might be a small reaction or expression from someone that you need to examine deeply. You need more information. You need more clarity. And it could be coming from someone that has pride. So that's one thing. Second thing is, don't let pride stand in your way so that you can move forward. You will enjoy a beautiful sense of satisfaction comes from your hard work. So whatever hard work you're doing, whether it is actually trying to discover something or even your natural workload, you are going to reap a lot of harvest from that. You're going through a lot of learning and expanding, and most of all, healing. There's going to be a time where when something is ending, and the reason for this end is something to do with toxicity, deception, betrayal, all of those things. Maybe it's something you can't master. Maybe it's someone that's doing it to you, whatever it may be. That weakness, that temptation, it is going to set you free. Ultimately, you will heal, but you'll always be seeking forgiveness. You will feel a sense of guilt, maybe a sense of sadness, maybe. But I do also feel like there is healing. That's the most important thing. There is healing. Healing is coming through. And I see that you are standing and fighting for your rights when something is coming to an end. More information is needed. You've got to be getting more information. This was here. This is here again. This is the second time. Some information is needed. There could be someone trying to come between you and someone. That could be possible. Or somebody coming between you and something you need or want. So you got to take care, especially so there won't be any losses. Could be loss of people, could be loss of money, or loss of position. So very important. You're meeting someone very hardworking, someone very reliable, gentle. You can rely on this person. This person has a lot of qualities that are very similar to what you love and what is within you, so it works out well. You'll find bits and pieces of yourself in this person. It's like you're looking in the mirror. You mirror each other. There's so much that this person has that you will connect with. It's a soul connection. This person has very strong fire energy. They might also have earth in them, but the fire is controlling leading the way. Of course, if it's fire and earth, it's your soulmate. So there is fire and earth, but fire is stronger in this person. They might be double fire energy. So yes, a new beginning begins with this person that you are looking like in the mirror, as though when this person talks about themselves and what they like and what they do, it's like they're talking from your heart. It's like you've lived the same life. It's like, how could this person be so much like me? So there is some amazing connection like that happening. There could be a proposal of work. You might propose an idea of something to want this person to work with you, for you, giving them a job maybe so you can keep them near you. It is someone that's not very much available. It's someone like a reclusive, like someone that doesn't mix too much with people, doesn't spend too much time out there. So you'll find it difficult seeing this person. They're not easy to see. They're not easy to get close to. They're always busy. Sounds like me. I'm a very busy person. I barely have time for anything. But it is like watching the mirror. When you are with this person, you're finding bits and pieces of yourself. And there is going to be a very, very deep, strong voyage of love beginning. No matter how long it takes, but it's going to get there. Ultimately, you'll find out that this person might not only be your twin flame, but perhaps even your soulmate. Fire is your twin flame. Fire and earth is your soulmate. Talking about fire, it's Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And earth is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, just so you know. There's a lot of healing. And there's a possibility this person could be someone very spiritual. I see Chinese year of the snake here very strong in your reading. Chinese year of the rabbit. You could be the rabbit or you could be the snake. I just feel the rabbit and the snake are very strong in this reading. I also see one more thing, which is you're meeting the one, and the soul connection is divinely orchestrated. So it's destined. It's going to happen. Nothing can stop it. It is, for many, many of you, is a soulmate because your soul is spark. There's a spark in your soul. And it's as though even that you had intended never to connect, even those of you who say never again, You are connecting on a very high level. And the reason for that is unconditional loving. There's a lot of unconditional loving. Defies everything, defies all that we say. No, I will not, I'm not ready, I don't want to go there again. Like, all those things that people say after they've been brokenhearted or gone through marriages and things that haven't worked, and they've put themselves aside and locked themselves in their homes and not wanting to deal. What happens is when unconditional loving comes, it defies everything, because unconditional loving can only come from a parent. So when you see someone that they're loving you unconditionally without any agenda, it breaks all the rules. It changes all the concepts, all your thinking, all your plans, everything gets changed. So then you take the first step into the beginning of a great love. And I see great happiness also. I see you walking hand in hand with someone. There are so many common grounds, so much bond is getting formed that is going to beyond everything because of the unconditional loving. This is eternal love. This is going to be enduring the time and space and all the tests of time. You'll be so connected. It's that kind of a situation where it's a love of a lifetime, that kind of a thing, that kind of love. So there's great happiness that is associated with it. So the transformations that are taking place are going to be spectacular in your life. Someone enters your life. I see a chair again. They're saying this beautiful transformation, the butterfly, then I see the chair being filled. Someone new enters into your life. Now, this person might be, you're establishing amazing ground with this person, even though they are so different than you in some ways, like in their tradition, in their culture, maybe in their and the way they've been conditioned and grown up, and their spiritual path. There's so much different, but there's so much spiritual love there that it conquers all, changes all. Ultimately, this is a situation that's turning into marriage, because I do see victory, and underneath it, there is a wishbone, and then there is 2 rings. This can also be connected to the Chinese here of the horse. The rabbit, the horse, the tiger is here also, and also I see a network of people working. Either you're working together, you're getting together, some engagement, a party, some sort of a get-together that you're meeting. It's something like that. But I do see travel. There is distance. Some of you could be going on the distance to meet somebody, get together with family, and then bang, you're meeting this soulmate. And it's like magic. That's all I can say. A connection unlike anything you've had in your lifetime. So synchronicities are going to be showing you all this. Signs are going to be showing you all over the place. Whether you see them or not, I don't know whether you are seeing them or not, but I do know one thing. This is happening between September and December. This person might be older than you. That's another factor. Possible. They could be older. They could be just older, maybe not older than you, but older than the usual people that you like. But they are very much, you are on the right path. You're leading, you are being led towards the direction of this union. I see a lot of action. I feel like you're becoming alive, and there's a lot of growth. Like if you had, there's a surprise that's giving you this almost like a rejuvenating, fertile kind of excitement that's increasing your vitality and changing your concept. This is bringing on, again, I will say happiness. And I do see the rings again. They're repeated here. The golden rings. I saw them here with the victory and the horseshoe. And now I'm seeing them over here with like a Cupid situation. So there is that. And there is also a document. So some of you could be agreeing on something, making a deal. Some of you are committing to get engaged and to escalate the relationship to the next level. But there is a contract also. Some of you could be making a contract and working together in partnership, business, dream business, maybe together. There is a bond, and there is the closure of something that wasn't working well, that's for sure. A closure from someone that was part of your past, you're completely saying goodbye to. Now, in that regard, could have been a business deal that you were working with someone and you're saying goodbye to and starting a new deal with this new person. Steady income is going well. Many of you are putting together everything that you want to establish in this new situation. I see great fortune, and I see a sudden windfall for some of you. There is that gift. There is the gift, and there's the head of a snake, a white snake. This could be a lotto. Now, whenever I see white snake, which is very rare, I hardly see it, it is a windfall. It is a lotto, winning a lotto. Try to avoid, for those of you who are playing, try to avoid playing Powerball. I've said it before, and I've noticed a lot of my clients or viewers are still playing Powerball. Powerball is no good to play, especially if you're given numbers by the universe, the ones that I've given you, the lucky numbers. If you play Powerball, you got to invest a lot of money. That means you got to play a system where you're playing the numbers you were given and then play every number. That's going to be very costly. So avoid that. Try to play just the normal lotto, where you just get 6 numbers or 7 numbers. In Australia, we have Lotto, 6 numbers. We have also Oz Lotto, which is 7 numbers. So you got the numbers there. And we have Powerball. So avoid Powerball unless you're very wealthy, and then you can play the whole, because you don't want to get the 6 numbers and the last number, the Powerball. You don't have it. It's a waste of time. So these lucky numbers are being given for you to reach to a level of a windfall. Many of you are winning. I'm hearing 300,000, 700,000 as far as I can read. I can't read every comment. But you still got to be grateful. 300,000, 700,000 is great. It's magnificent. You can buy a great 2-bedroom apartment with 700. You can buy a house in some places at 700,000. So that is a wonderful windfall. So I do see that, and that's why I'm talking about it. Play the lotto, play small amounts consistently. There's good fortune, and there is a sudden windfall with the white snake, a lotto win. And this is going to be so celebrated. There's so much celebration and so much happiness, and wishes come true. Not one, but many. Many wishes are being granted for you, my dear Pisces. So increase in your material wealth, spiritual growth, and you are becoming empowered. So much power and so much glory. Something natural is going to take place, and you'll see it. It's going to give you freedom. It's going to give you success. This is what we're talking about. But do play the lotto, because again, I'm seeing a basket here, a basket filled with goodies, like a cornucopia kind of a basket cornucopia mixed together. There's rewards and there's merits. It is a cornucopia because it's got that tail. So there's gold. You're investing big time. You're thinking of investing money in something really big. There's spiritual light here showing you the way. You are going to be guided what to do, guided which path to take. And the surprises are endless. There's a lot of surprises. But most of all, I want you to know that there is a long term. Those of you who want it to be permanent in a position, you're getting that permanency. Some of you are starting your own business. You're so wealthy. You want to do whatever you want to do. You can do it. Nothing can stop you. And now talking about the earth energy and the fire, I see them here. Now the earth energy, I see very strong. Libra, Taurus here, very strong. I also see Capricorn, and I see Virgo, Gemini. Again, they're not alone. They've got air in them. Very interesting. Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. Who's leading? Obviously, it's going to be either Taurus, Libra, or Virgo, Gemini, because in the air energy, they might double up. So before I go into air energy, I got to talk about the fire that I'm seeing, which I'm seeing here. Very strong Sagittarius, very strong Leo, and third is Aries. Someone that's got strong Sagittarius, strong Leo in them. And there is second on the ladder for the majority is Sagittarius, Leo, and then second on the ladder is Aries in the fire energy. Now we come to the air energy, and now the air energy will explain everything, because there it is Aquarius. There's 3 Aquarius, but there is Gemini. Now there's 3 Gemini, but with Virgo there's Mercury, the symbol of Mercury. So that shows to me that Gemini Virgo that we had before, we had Virgo Gemini, that makes it 6 altogether. And Libra. As for Libra, Taurus, now in the Libra section, I do see 1, 2 Libra, and there's Venus. So again, Taurus, Libra, like it was before, there was 3 Taurus, Libra, I think. Yes, there was 3 and now 3. That makes it 6. That means the majority of you, my dear Pisces, are with people that have air in them. People who have earth and air, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, leading the way. Now, these people might have strong Sagittarius in them, or Leo, or Aries. There's strong fire. And when that happens, the only reason that you would be in a connected relationship with an air energy is only when that air energy has got fire and earth in them. That would make that person a soulmate. Otherwise, the air does never, ever, ever go as well with water, unless it is covered up by earth and by fire. Very important to know that, because earth and fire is your soulmate. So sometimes the soulmate can come with air, like for example, an air energy that has Taurus is me. I am one of them. I'm a Libra with my moon in Taurus, and I'm a fire energy. I'm Sagittarius, a lot of Sagittarius, and Leo, but more Sagittarius. So there is that. Just to give you an example, I would usually, an air energy doesn't go well with Pisces because there's always disruptions and disagreements, but put the earth there and put the fire, that's the soulmate. So even though the air is disruptive, but it gets mellowed by the soulmate, by the earth and the fire, to keep a Pisces happy. Just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. So now you have a fair idea that leading the way in all the signs, who's leading. Now comes the water energy, which is, the water is very simple. It looks like there's 4 Cancer, 4 Pisces, and 3 Scorpios. 4, 4, and 3. So the majority of you are going to be dealing with Cancerians or Pisces, people that have Cancer or Pisces in them, and some of you will be dealing with Scorpio. As for the signs, the Chinese years here, what do I see? Let's have a look. So we do have the snake, but there's only 1, 2, 3. I see not much snake. Where are the ones that are the most? Oh, yes, here we go. Okay, so we do see, I see the rabbit 4 times. We saw the rabbit before, that's 5 times the rabbit. I see Chinese year of the goat, Chinese year of the dragon, Chinese year of the ox buffalo, Chinese year of the rooster. They're the main ones. They're the number 1. Then comes second on the ladder is the rat, then the tiger, then the dog, and then the snake. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Now moving on to the next level, which is delivering this to you. I'll just have to, oh, sorry, I touched that. A sip of water. Did I move it so badly? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I have to bring it up so that it doesn't distort this. Yes, I'll just have a sip of water quickly. And continue with your messages. Let's see what the universe, heavens want you to know. Okay. That's better. Now, my dear Pisces, it says, moving forward, which I saw that here, you're moving forward, experiencing the grace of who you are truly. Moving forward, experience the grace of who you are truly. This is when that situation ended, and I said to you, you're moving forward and you're seeing the light, seeing your path clearly as to who you are, where you want to go, what you want to do. So that is when that challenge is ending. Libra is here. Oh my God, Libra. Look at that. Experiencing the grace of who you are, but there's Libra. You see that? And we had Taurus, Libra, 6 of them. We had Virgo, Gemini, 6 of them. So now makes Taurus, Libra the leading one, because that's the 7 times. It becomes Libra. So it's not a normal Libra, it's a Libra Taurus. Okay, law and justice. You need courage, and you need the law and the justice. Something is going to happen. There's something about an arrow. Just bear with me. Let me put my glasses on. What is this? LN? Oh, I've done it. An arrow. This is Sagittarius and direction together. So I was given the arrow, which means and I saw an arrow here. I said, you are going on the right direction. There is something about you going on the right direction, being in the right place, following your path, your direction is right. But you know what? Sagittarius is here also. So that makes Sagittarius also stand out, the fire energy. But you know what? Sagittarius is connected to November. That's the November season. Something in November, maybe in November, you get to see the direction from which you can know where your path is. Something big might happen in November that you get to see your direction. You will be much inspired. There's so much inspiration. And there could be someone of fire energy entering your life. Fire energy is your twin flame. Sagittarius, very strong. Inspired maybe by someone. There is something about Buddhism. Wow. Buddhism. I love Buddhism. I mean, I love the philosophy of Buddhism. I follow it. It's the Buddhism that got me into meditation. So Buddhism is there. So you might be meeting someone that is very much into Buddhism. A knock on the door, someone new entering your life, someone new coming into your life. Chinese year of the, oh, by the way, a knock on the door and then I got a house, something about a house. You might be moving house. You might be going into a new house. You might be getting someone new entering your home, someone new entering your house. Your house is your home, your life, your journey, your path. Chinese year of the tiger, Chinese year of the dog. Here we had the tiger and the dog. Very strong here, tiger and the dog. No, sorry, I didn't see the tiger. I saw the dog, but I didn't see the tiger. The tiger could be someone new entering your life. Something about a door and a house. End of chaos. End of chaos. That's very important. End of chaos. Enjoyment. Time to have fun and enjoyment. After ending the chaos, there's enjoyment. Best decision and why. You are going to make a great decision. Best decision, they're saying to you, and why. Maybe you need to question why you made that decision. That will give you a proper answer. Okay, that's very intriguing. And there are no initials, but we do have numbers. I'm given number 9 and 5. Number 9 is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. It is also connected to a challenge that you will overcome. It's connected to people that are born September who are Virgo or Libra. Remember Virgo, Gemini 6, Libra becomes now 8. Oh my God, because we had Libra, we got 9 September. So that makes Libra 6, 8. 8 Libra, Taurus. Libra, Taurus here again, very strong. And you will overcome a challenge. September marking a very special time. From the time you see this all the way to September, you are going to overcome a challenge completely. And then you are going to go and have fun and entertainment after the challenge is over with the 9. Then you have number 5, which is all about changes, transformations, major coming in your life, connected to the Chinese year of the dragon and connected to also somebody born in May, could be Taurus or Gemini. It is connected to May itself, May 2027. And from now, all the way to May 2027, there are going to be major transformations and changes in your life. That is very interesting. Absolutely. And that's the end of your reading, my dear Pisces. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think and your feedback about the initials. Why do you think the universe and the heavens removed them? Maybe because many of you didn't like them and I had no idea. I just kept on passing on whatever was given to me, and they might have felt that you guys are not much into initials. Well, it was done for the whole collective, so it's very intriguing. I'd love to get people's feedback. I wish you a lot of love and light, a lot of happiness. For those of you who love coffee cups, I just want you to know, if you haven't heard the disclaimer, which I haven't written, I should post it, that you are welcome to get your own personalized coffee where you drink it, you take pictures of it, and you send it to me and apply to get a private reading, and I'll send you all the information to book one in for you. If you want a private one, I don't record these, but I record the wordings of whatever comes. It'll be all done for you, so that's all be typed up and sent in your email, so you can have dates and times and know everything and, recall back when things take place. But I don't do the videos like I used to, private videos like I used to do years ago, 5-6 years ago. But it is open for coffee reading. All you do is take a picture, drink it, take a picture, and while you're drinking it, put your 2-3 questions together, send it with the picture and the 2-3 questions, your date of birth, and ask for a reading. You can have it done with WhatsApp, face-to-face, or you can have it done by phone. If you don't like WhatsApp, whatever is easy for you. Nowadays, that's available. And it's going to be available for some time, and then everything stops again for many, many reasons. I wish you abundance of blessings in everything you do. Namaste.